Hello, how are we? Welcome back to the channel, Up the Reds TV with me, Andy. First of all, I just want to say we have reached 150 subscribers on this channel, and it's only a small channel, but that's the way we like it because we are all mates on here. So very much appreciated for that. Thank you. And if you are watching the shows and you think you've subscribed, just check, will you? And if you haven't, just click the subscribe button, and then you'll be subscribed to the channel. Okay, and again, thanks very much for those that do subscribe to the channel. Okay, this is the post-match fallout. Liverpool 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1. It's going to be said how it is through my eyes. It wasn't good today. And I warned this in my pre-match show that we needed to be on it from the start. And what got me was the starting lineup. And Slot made 5 changes. Alisson, Frimpong, Gakpo, Ungamoa and Robertson. He rested Konate, obviously Mohamedashvili, because Alisson was fit. So Ali's number 1, Kirke, Salah and Ekitike. They all dropped down to the bench. The Spurs gaffer, who has probably got a reprieve today, or probably, well, he might not have. He still might be sacked, should I say. Made 4 changes from Tuesday's heavy defeat away to Atletico Madrid. Vicario, Dragusin, Souza and Solanke were back in. First half, with that lineup, what was the style of play for us in that first half? I have no idea what that shape was, apart from Ungamoa being on the left-hand side, Frimpong being on the top. Gakpo was meant to be in the centre. I mean, honestly, Cody Gakpo is not a striker. He can't win headers. He can't hold the ball up. He doesn't play players in. He's only got one trick up his sleeve. So let's look into the first half, shall we? Because I have a lot to say about certain players and the coaching staff at Liverpool. 11 minutes, Gomez and Van Dijk don't deal with the ball. Slanky crosses as it clears. Sosa has a shot because we've given it cheaply away, and goes for a corner. Corner comes to nothing for them. Alisson's fouled. 13 minutes, Maka plays a ball into the box. No movement by anybody in the box because we haven't got anybody in the box apart from Gakpo, who doesn't move. He just wants the ball to come to him. And the keeper gathers. And then on 16 minutes, Maka runs with the ball. He's fouled by Sosa. Clear foul. Referee gives a free kick. Dom Slobberslai puts the ball in the back of the net. Vicario gets a hand to it, but he scores. 20 minutes, we have a chance for Gravenberg. He puts it over the bar. 22 minutes, Slobberslai has a free kick, and it's just wasted. 26 minutes, Gakpo has a shot, blocked. That's his trademark. 32 minutes, Ungamoa passes to Wirtz, shots blocked. Gravenberg wins a free kick. We get nothing from the free kick. 35, Maka's pass to Gakpo. His shot. Vicario pushes it onto the post. Great save. Ungamoa wins a free kick, foul by Sosa. Slobosly takes it, it's wasted. We get nothing from it. Gomez on 44 minutes has not won one header in that first half. And Richarlison gets a header and he puts it wide. Spurs win a corner. Van Dijk, cheap pass out from the corner. Ball comes in. It's been crossed. Richarlison has a header. Alisson has to make the save and it's cleared. And I've put 1-0 at half time. Not sure what to make of that half. We've scored, but we still offer two chances for Richarlison to score. Must do better in the second half with the marking. That's what I wrote down at the half-time interval. 46 minutes, Gakpo wins a free kick. Instead of putting it in the box and trying to score a goal from a set piece, we decide to play it short. What the hell is going on? Who's making these decisions? Gravenberch plays in Frimpong, he crosses it. Ungamoa, he has a shot, it just doesn't bend enough. He has another shot on 51, Ungamoa, and it's saved. 53 minutes, I've put Wirtz needs to get his passing going because it was either too short or he wasn't doing it quick enough. Gomez and Van Dijk need to do better in defending. Long balls are coming in. Richarlison, another shot. Alisson saves. Corner, Simmons shoots wide. Frimpong wins a corner. And then from the corner, we get a handball from outside the box. Slobosly takes the free kick. It's easily dealt with by Spurs. Easily dealt with. 60 minutes, Ungamoa to Wirtz. Wirtz has a poor effort. You know, our passing on 62 is shocking. It's all over the place. 63, Jones, Ekitike, Salah come on. Ungamoa goes off. Frimpong and Wirtz go off. So that's how it is. We've got, and then Gakpo goes to his up front on the left-hand side. How Gakpo is still on the pitch at this time is unbelievable for me, honestly. Another chance for Richarlison on 66 minutes. He's had 4 efforts in the game. I've only mentioned the 2 in the first half, but on 60, he did have another effort, and it's saved by Alisson. 67, Ekitike chance, wide for my liking, and Gakpo to Salah, too much for Ekitike. Gakpo pass to Salah, wide. Spence has a shot straight at Alisson. Shocking pass from Salah. We need to get a grip in midfield. Tottenham make a couple of substitutions in 75 minutes. Salah's pass from Gakpo. He takes it, and guess what? Yeah, straight over the bar. Straight over the bar from a pass into the Tottenham away fans. Gravenberch has a chance on 77. Tame effort. 78 minutes. Spurs have another chance of scoring. 81 minutes. Salah wins a corner. And I've put at this point, we need to score the second goal because we are too open. We are not winning our duels all over the place. Salah takes it. Nothing comes of it. 82 minutes. Slot decides to take off Gakpo because he knows the game might be going away from him, and he brings on Naoni. Now, it should have gone 4-4-2, but it didn't. It went 4-3-3. The gaps were so big and wide. Slobosly has a chance, puts it wide. Simmons has a shot saved. 88 minutes, Spurs score. Richarlison, of all people. Absolutely diabolical defending from Robertson, a senior player. No reaction from Van Dijk, a senior player. Gomez can't read it, a senior player. Richarlison puts it in the back of the net. And guess what Slot does? He brings on Chiesa with 5 minutes to go. 94, there's 5 minutes left. Richarlison wins a corner. Okay, he gets substituted before the corner. And I was so glad he did, because no doubt he would have probably scored the winner. We counter-attack from the corner. Ekitike, he has a shot blocked. Full time. Shocking second half from the Reds. The tactics are shite. Drawing to Spurs is a defeat, and I said that in my pre-match video. Every time we need to take advantage when teams above us have slipped up by dropping points, we don't deliver, and we've not delivered all season. And it really is. Today was the day that, I mean, when the full-time whistle went, I can't remember the last time I heard boos. Now, Hughes and Edwards won't be listening to this, right? Because they don't give a toss about us fans. But I tell you what, when you hear boos at Anfield at the end, that sends out a massive statement to you of what the supporters think about the football, the tactics, team selection. Absolute garbage. Now, those players are experienced enough to take on that Tottenham team that had 11 first teamers out. But they were the better team. Over the 90 minutes, they were the better team. We have no identity. The identity has been stripped by Arne Slot from this team. Totally stripped. I said back in November, we've given the league away, which we had done by our disastrous run. And I said that we won't win the FA Cup. We won't win the Champions League. Honestly, you think that the fans are going to turn up on Wednesday and get behind the team against Galatasaray on a European night after watching that drivel today? Absolutely diabolical. We'll go through the players. Alisson did all right. Had to do what he needed to do. Could do nothing with the goal. He made a few saves. Sloboslai, yet again, we have a right back in the team on the pitch playing in front of him. Joey Gomez, centre half, very poor from him. He could not, first half I was saying he could not win headers. He won his header in the second half, but there was one chance that fell to Richarlison that Van Dijk had to deal with, but Richarlison still got his shot off because he was strong enough, and Ali had to make. But Gomez had to win the header. He got bullied off the ball, and his passing was all over the place. My lad said to me, "Why isn't Canati playing?" I had to shrug my shoulders. Has he got a knock? Have we been resting him after the Galatasaray? He got the run around at Galatasaray. We heard that Ekitike wasn't starting. I'll get on to him in a minute. Virgil van Dijk. Oh, come on, mate. You have to do better for the equaliser. You and Robertson on that side have to do miles better. Robbo, just get up and head the ball. Head the ball. You push the player, ball comes off the player. Van Dijk, what is that? He passes it to Richarlison. Thank you very much. Ryan Gravenberch, couple of fancy turns, couple of shots, weak efforts, but you're not delivering anything. As a midfielder, you did not deliver anything. Maka did all right in the first 30 minutes of the game, and then he disappeared. Then he started giving the ball away in the second half because there's no shape to our. I don't even know what kind of style that is. Absolutely do not know what it is. Verts, mate, come on. This is the Premier League. You need to put a bit of a better shift in than what you have been doing. Rio Ngamoa. Yes, I was one of the ones that was calling him for he's not be starting against Galatasaray in Turkey, but he was best starting in this game. And do you know what? The players around him were dog shine, absolute dog shine. We're relying on a 17-year-old to win us games, to do something for us, to get us off our seats. Jeremy Frimpong, he shouldn't have played there. He shouldn't. He should have either been. Well, he should have been right back because he would have dealt with Spence, because Spence then would have to use his noddle to look after Ungamoa or Gakpo or whoever. Cody Gakpo. Why are we still talking about Cody Gakpo? Slot said that Ekatike is on the bench because he's not trained all week. Has Cody Gakpo trained all week? Because he never puts a shift in. And yeah, absolute crap. Jones comes on, but he's running around like a headless chicken. Ekatike, if he was given a decent pass by Salah, he might have been in. He had a chance right at the end to score, but the shot gets blocked because you know why? Tottenham had something to hold on to. A valuable point. Naoni couldn't influence the game. Chiesa brought on 5 minutes before the game finished. What is Chiesa going to do, Arne Slot, in that 5 minutes? On Arne Slot, you play your strongest team for this game, and you didn't do. It was misshaped. You played our best midfielder right back, and he scores you a goal. You can see what's happening in front of you, and you get outdone by a team that has not won in 11 games. They've played 12 games, they've drawn 5, lost 7. And yeah, Edwards and Hughes, listen to the boos. This is not about you. This is not about data crap that we're having to put up with and listen to. You've absolutely ballsed it up in the transfer market. We've got a team, to me, that does not look like it is playing for the head coach. It's as simple as that. You know, what kind of tactics are you being told to do week in and week out? Because this was a chance for us today to put a marker down with 9 games to go, and we fucked it up. I'm putting that really mildly because I could really, really lose my shite over this. But I'm not going to. Do you know why? Because Slot's going to be in charge on Wednesday to a very good Galatasaray team, who apparently do not play well away from home. They won't have the supporters in. We'll have full house, but they know how we play. They've played us twice and they've beaten us twice. They've only got to watch the PSV videos, the video, the Notts Forest video, the Sunderland video, the Leeds video. Watch all them matches and come to Anfield, because Slot has not got a Scooby-Doo how to manage or coach this team. And it's very hard when I said to you in the pre-match about it was a weird press conference that Slot had done. And he said some really silly things in that press conference. And look, for me, he is not gonna change. He's too stubborn. He's gonna carry on picking the same players. He's not gonna give chances to other players that are in the squad. They're just in the squad, making up the numbers for training. But incidentally, training is shite. I saw the video of the training yesterday, and I'm thinking, same old, same old. Do something different on the training pitch, because I do not see anything new in the games. And you find me a red that is enjoying watching Liverpool play this season, right? And I'll buy that red a pint and sit him down, and I'll have a chat with him to understand why he thinks or she thinks that the Reds are playing well. You tell me. You tell me if the Reds are playing well. Or you tell me on this in your comments. Slot needs to go. A new manager needs to come in, because I am not going to be putting up with that next season. And Hughes and Edwards, if you don't get rid of him, you guys should go, because that is totally unacceptable. I'm not having any of this credit in the bank because he won us the title last year. I said to you it was whatever we thought about that. It was Jurgen Klopp's team, his squad. There was only Chiesa that came in, and it was the same players. But this season, you've been involved in the players that have been coming in, and guess what? It's not worked out for you, because you can't get a tune out of them. You've made all sorts of excuses. They're not used to the Premier League, set pieces, low blocks. But you are a coach, and what you need to do is find the answers for all these. You got rid of your so-called set piece coach, which he wasn't. You got rid of him. Van Bronckhorst has come in. Van Bronckhorst. Not a very good coach by all things. You've got your right-hand man. He's not much good. Johnny Heitinger, you wanted him to come back, apparently. You have no empathy with the supporters. People say you live miles away from Liverpool, which is not that miles away, but you wouldn't feel the things that are going in and around Liverpool, the supporters. But I tell you what, I will be surprised if any supporter on here comes on this channel, this show, and tells me to get behind you. I really would be surprised. And if it is, it'll probably be somebody that doesn't support Liverpool, that is just listening to this video and thinking he's having a right good moan. constructive criticism. And my eyes are not telling me lies. That is not good football for Liverpool Football Club. That is piss poor football. And if you think that we're going to get something on Wednesday, you really need to give yourselves a hard thing. You think we're going to get something at Brighton in the early kickoff at weekend before the international break? And how poor Brighton have been this season? Honestly, it's going to be a hard slog for us between now and the end of the season. 10 weeks to go before the season finishes. Some decisions need to be made pronto. And if you're not going to make them Michael Edwards, if you're not going to make them Richard Hughes, how about resigning? If you want to keep the gaffer there, right? You want him to lead this team next season, you're out of your depth. Really are out of your depth. I want him gone. If it means waiting till the end of the season, I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him in July and come back to pre-season. I want to see somebody else in charge and get it right. With this set of players, get it right. You need a coach that is going to show me entertaining football and to the thousands. We have not been entertained. We have been watching a team walking through games. And we are the champions. We are the flipping champions. And we've not defended this title that we got last season like champions. So get your act together before the boos get louder, and they will get louder. Right. Sorry about the moan. I'm going to look forward to a curry I made earlier. I hope I'm going to look forward to it. No, I am going to look forward to it because it'll give me food for thought, pardon the pun. Right. Tell me what you think. Am I right? Am I going over the board? Is it time? Get rid? We don't want to see him next season. Yes, the players were shite, and I've already alluded that in me talking about the players, but I think the players are not playing for him. That's what it looks like to me. And if you're not playing for the head coach, you know his days are numbered. So yeah. Right, okay. Let me know your thoughts. I really appreciate that. And again, thank you very much for us reaching 150 subscribers. I'm sure there's more out there that watch the channel but don't subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. I'll do a post-match on... Sorry, I keep saying post-match. I'll do a pre-match warm-up against Galatasaray on Tuesday. And we'll see what happens from then. Okay, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll speak to you guys on Tuesday. Up the Reds.